Okay guys, welcome to the live stream. I think we will not be spending much time on it. We have a maximum of 15 minutes to spend on this live. Kindly ignore the noise in the background. So today we are here to discuss something that is very important. When I say it's very important, I mean it because life has a purpose. You have to know that. And there's a reason why everyone exists in this life. If you are watching this video, you are existing. There's a reason why you are still in existence. And I want you to know that you need to figure out that reason. It's very important. So without wasting much of our time, I want us to dive into our topic. Our topic for today is purpose discovery. Now, a lot of people they exist, but it's just as if they don't exist because they don't know their direction in life. And that is what we are here to discuss today. We are here to discuss purpose discovery. How to discover your purpose, how to discover the reason why you are in existence. So to get started, I would like to ask this question: what is purpose? And this is a question that I want you to understand, that even if they wake you up from a dream and they ask you what is purpose, you need to know it, because knowing the meaning of purpose is going to liberate you. So first of all, purpose is the reason why you are still in existence. Let me just put it in this short and simple meaning. It's the reason why you are still in existence. It's the reason why you wake up each day. I want you to know that as long as you wake up every day, there's a reason why you are still in existence. There's a important reason, which is your purpose. And this is the reason why you wake up every day, and I want you to discover the purpose. So know that for each day that you wake up, there is a purpose. God gave you that purpose and He wants you to achieve that purpose. Think about this. You did not just come to this life for no reason. There is a reason why God created you. And because of that reason, you need to achieve that purpose. Otherwise, you have lived a wasted life. Anyone that is going to live on earth without achieving the purpose God gave to him or her is already a failure. You have to know this today. So let's move on to something else, which is why everyone needs to discover their purpose. You see, this life is full of chaos. This life is full of the people that are ready to do things for themselves and the people that don't want to achieve anything. Now, it depends on where you want to put yourself. It depends on where you want to stand. You understand? Most people, just like I've said earlier on, they pass through this life. This life don't pass through them, because you can discover that on the day of their burial, there's nothing meaningful to say about them. Now, there are some people that they try but they don't achieve, but the people that don't even try at all, those are the people I'm talking about. They have no achievement and they just pass through life instead of life to pass through them, which is wrong. These people, they fail to discover their purpose, they fail to achieve their purpose, and I don't want you to be such kind of person. For those of you that are not hearing me clearly, this live is going to be recorded. I'm recording this live, and after I end this live, you can go back to the video to watch the complete live stream. We have about 15 minutes to spend, so let's keep on saying what we are doing. Okay, so just like I was saying before, the reason why everyone needs to discover their purpose is short, because going through life without achieving anything is a pure waste of time, and you are going to regret it. That is the reason why most people, they start regretting at their old age. For most people, it can't be clear to them now. It's until when they get to their old age, that is the reason, that is the time that they start regretting. That is the time that they come to their head. And it's very important to discover your purpose, if you understand what I'm saying now. Now, let's move on to how to discover purpose. You see, there are many ways to discover your purpose. You understand? There are many ways. For the person asking again how to discover purpose, I guess you did not join this life early. So I will give you a short meaning of purpose again. Purpose is the reason why you are still in existence. Do you understand me? Purpose is the reason why you wake up every day. If you wake up any day and you don't know your direction in life, you don't know what you want to achieve, you don't know what you want as a person, it shows you have not discovered your purpose. So in simpler terms, purpose is the reason why you are still in existence. The reason why you are alive is because God has a plan for you. And until you achieve that plan, until you spend your time on earth and achieve that plan, you have not discovered your purpose. So I hope you get my point. Alright, so we're discussing about how to discover your purpose. The first way to discover your purpose is through your passion. Now, for those of you watching this live, I would like to ask you, what are the things you love doing the most? You see, in this life, many people, they choose to go the wrong way. They don't go with what they love. And if you are in this live stream, I'm begging you, always go for the things that you love. If you go for something you don't like, if your career path is something, if the job or the career path you are going for is something that you don't have any passion for, I can bet you and I can guarantee you, you are going to fail in that part. You just have to know this. So always go for something that you like doing. There are some things that you notice that there are some things that once you start working on them, there is this joy comes from nowhere. I can tell you that as I'm on this live stream now, I am enjoying what I'm doing. And if it's possible for me to even do this for 24 hours, I can do it. This is what I love. I love it so much. So for everyone watching this live stream, go and discover what you love doing. You understand? Your passion is it's just a great insight to your purpose. You have to discover it. Without this passion, most people are going to fail. It's simple. It's just simple. When you don't have passion for something, it's easy for you to give up along the line. Most people start a lot of things, but they are unable to accomplish it just because it's not because it's hard. It's because they don't love it. Because if it's hard and you have passion for that thing, forget about it. Your passion is going to override the hardship in that area. So you have to know this. So the first way is your passion. The second way to discover your purpose is through your special abilities. Now ask yourself, what are the things that you can do with ease? What are the things that you find it easy to do? These things people struggle to do it, but when it comes to your own point of view, you find it easy to do it. This is a very good indicator, and this is a very good insight. Those things that you can do with ease, the thing that you love doing, is just a very good way to discover your purpose. I don't know if you are getting it right. Alright, I can see it. So just like I said your passion, your special abilities. Do you understand? Those are some of the ways. So you have to know that what you love and what you can do perfectly with ease can help you discover your purpose. Okay, for the person that is asking, how can I know I have a purpose? That is very, very simple. Everybody in this life has a purpose. Now, I want to say this. You want to know how you can know that you have a purpose, isn't it? I want you to show me your palm. Just show me your palm. Show me your palm. Show me. Okay. Now you can see this. You can also see my palm here. Can you see the line? Can you see the line on my palm? Can you see it? If you can see this line on my palm, you will notice that it's different from yours. And even if you take it to someone else is different from you. That's where you are going to know your purpose is different. You are unique. You understand? You can look like somebody, but you can't say you 100% like 100% you look like that person. That's just a good indicator to show that you are unique. There are different ways to know you are unique as a person. You are different from every other person. I've seen cases of look-alike. You understand? Everybody has their own look-alike, but if we should do a complete 100% analysis on those people that look alike, you will notice that they are never the same. You understand? There are some little difference, and this is enough to show you that as long as you are different, you have a purpose, you have something to achieve, and you have to go through that. You understand? So we've talked about the meaning of purpose and why everyone needs to discover purpose. We've also talked about how to discover purpose. So I would like to know if there is any other question before we round up, because I have about 3 minutes left on this live. So I would like to know if there's any question again. Let me know if what I said is clear. Okay, sorry for the background noise. I'm closer to the road. Sorry for that. Okay, this person is asking for another reason why you need to discover your purpose. It's simple. It's simple. Another reason is when you don't know your purpose, when you don't know your direction in life, you are going to be living a life that you are not supposed to live. Do you understand? I've seen people that the things in their head alone, the ideas in their head alone, those ideas can transform their life and their entire generation. But it's because they don't have a clear direction of who they want to be and how to even do it. So when you don't discover your purpose, you end up living by others' expectation and you end up living a wrong life. I hope that is clear. There is no long debate about it. You just have to know. If you don't discover your purpose, you can't get to where you want to go. Your purpose is very important. Even if you choose to go and do something that you don't like, there are two options there. Even if you choose to do something that you don't like, there is a high chance and high probability that you are going to fail. And even if you don't fail and you're able to succeed in doing what you don't really like to do, in doing what is not your purpose, in doing the thing that is not the reason why God created you. If you succeed, because there are still chances that you can succeed. If you succeed, it can't be as high as being successful in achieving your purpose. That's it. Okay, so with everything I've said so far, this video is going to be posted on the channel. So for those of you that are just joining the live, you can go back. I'll post this live stream now because I'm done with this live and everything is recorded. So you can come back to it. So what I would like to say now is discovering purpose is very, very important. And as a person, you have to know that your purpose, you can't get to where you want to be. It is very important that every one of us know our direction in life. It is very important that we know where we are going to, because even the Bible says a man without a dream or vision shall perish. If you don't have a dream, if you don't have a vision, if you don't have a clear direction in life, you are going to fall. So you need to know this. Discover your purpose. Know what you need to do to get what you want in life. What you want in life is your purpose. So you need to know what you need to do to achieve your purpose. Again, don't forget that purpose is very, very important in this life. Thank you all for joining this live stream. I hope I have the chance to come here again to give you updates and share some important stuff that we need in our daily life. Once again, I really appreciate you all for joining this live. Thank you. I'm so grateful, and to all my subscribers, I love you all for your support. Thank you. I think the last time I was live here on YouTube, we have about 50 subs, but it shows we are making progress. I think now we are 116 subs, and I really appreciate God, and I thank you all for your support. God continue to be with each and every one of us. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate. One love.